Honourable Ministers, ladies and gentlemen. It is a pleasure to address the Coalition again and to see its growth in membership. I regret that I cannot be with you in person today. The world faces multiple new challenges heightened by Russia's illegal aggression against Ukraine. Record high energy prices are driving inflation higher. The result is that many people and businesses are being pushed into a cost of living crisis. In the EU, gas prices reached unprecedented levels in August, although they have since retreated somewhat. However, future contracts suggest that gas and electricity prices will remain high over the winter. This will continue to make it hard for households and businesses to pay their energy bills. It comes on top of serious concerns about energy security. Our way out of this crisis is to keep moving forward with a Green Deal and turn Europe climate neutral by 2050. Our package of measures to reduce emissions by 55% by 2030 is well on track too. It covers climate, energy, land use, transport and taxation policies. We are now in negotiations with the European Parliament and EU member states. Both are needed as co-legislators to reach a final agreement expected this year. Building a clean energy system will also reduce the EU's dependence on fossil fuels and imported energy, particularly from Russia. This is the main aim of our Repower EU initiative. It will help us to move to a more reliable and sustainable energy supply, increase the use of renewables, reduce energy consumption by boosting energy efficiency. We have proposed more ambitious EU energy efficiency and renewable targets by 2030. In the short term, the focus is also on diversifying gas imports and making the required adjustments to our energy infrastructure. Putting the Repower EU plan into proper effect could replace at least the equivalent of the 155 billion cubic meters of imports of Russian gas in 2021. This comes on top of the 30% reduction in gas consumption that we'll achieve by implementing our measures to cut emissions by 2030. As always, this comes at a price. Achieving our goals will require extra investments of 210 billion euros between now and 2027. This includes investments for infrastructure upgrades, in heat pumps and in improving the power grid. Europe's economic recovery plan, including the Recovery and Resilience Facility, is very well suited as a vehicle to achieve these objectives. We want to include energy security as one of its objectives, integrating Repower EU chapters into the EU member states' national recovery plans. This will provide more resources and incentives for them to commit to more reforms and investments to improve the security of energy supply. Implementation of the RRF is well on track. We can already see its impact on the ground. The RRF will play a vital role in promoting the green transition and decarbonizing the EU economy. Based on the plans adopted so far, we will be spending around 40% on climate-related measures. This equates to around 200 billion euros dedicated to green investments. The national recovery plans will support investments in many areas such as energy-efficient renovations of buildings, renewable energy, smart energy systems, production of green hydrogen. On the social aspects of the EU's green transition, we have always said that the transition must be fair and leave no one behind. So we propose the Social Climate Fund to support vulnerable households that are affected by the change. We will also agree on our WTO-compliant carbon border adjustment mechanism to avoid carbon leakage. At a time of great uncertainty, we welcome the Coalition's discussions on how economic policy can align our crisis response with longer-term climate challenges. We hope to continue our long-standing and valuable work together. Thank you.